All right, Logan, let's move on to finish our conversation as the Nike era concludes tomorrow. Uh, tomorrow. And the Adidas era picks up on July 1st. We started the conversation about the best jerseys, but we also hinted at it. Oh, you just straight up said it, but there is more. And so this is not going to be a top five. This is just going to be a quick, let's throw out the worst jerseys that Nike and Tennessee made. And so I'll let you start with your first three because you're going to hit all three of them in one sentence. So Logan, you can tell the world what you think the worst jerseys are, or you don't have to start with your first three. But Logan, what is one of the worst jerseys that Nike and Tennessee created?
I think it is. I guess this year's. Yeah, I guess it's this year's. This year's white baseball jersey with the power T right here,
Oh,
and then the
interesting.
two yeah. I just don't like it. It's kind of bleh. That's one reason I didn't get a baseball jersey because I wanted a button up, and that was the
Yeah,
only button up they had. So I just think, is it just super ugly? No, not necessarily. I just think it's not near as good as all the other baseball jerseys and the white ones they had in the past with the pinstripes and
yeah,
everything else, or even the Tennessee across the chest. It's just kind of,
yeah.
yeah,
And I
just
will say,
not
I
for it.
forgot to preface this, with the exception of a few that will say, and I will say if I think it's just an ugly jersey or not. Nike, it was either Nike made for the majority. I think blanket statement. It was either an incredible jersey or just a that's fine jersey.
Yeah,
Not man, and not like some of the Adidas stuff that gets pushed out where it's just like God, that's awful.
yeah.
And part of that is just Nike doesn't typically put out bad stuff. But yeah, so with that, I'll follow suit. Another one was in baseball, one of their first home jerseys, one of their first orange jerseys was orange with just a white outline Vols with orange inside the letter as well. It was something that a lot of teams across sports, Nike teams were doing, where it would just be this outlined letter with the predominant or the primary color inside the letter. And I understood what they were trying, and I remember that being the craze for a couple years. But it just didn't look good. Looking back, I'm like, that again. It's just like a jersey. It's hard to find old baseball pictures, but it's from like the 2016
Yeah,
season. If you type in 2016 Tennessee baseball jersey, it'll come up. But it just again, just not bad, but eh. So, what's next for you?
go ahead and do your next one because I'm having to remember what my next one was.
Uh, so I will stick with the rest of mine are of the smoky gray variety of different sports. So the first is, and this one I think I understood what they were trying to do. I know you liked it, but the original smoky gray that Nike released in the basketball jersey with the black block across the chest with
Yeah, see, I
Vols,
like that one.
it's got a black power T on the back to be like a shadow. I think all of that is great, minus the black block across the front chest. Because if that wasn't there, I think the jersey looks good. But that black stripe just to me, I'm like, it broke up the jersey in a weird way. And again, it's not that it's bad, it's just eh. There's there's better options. So that's definitely one for me.
Yeah, probably my number two. I'm just double checking myself here. Um, was a I thought it was. Oh yeah, it was a basketball one, and it didn't actually get released
Oh,
because
that's
it
my
was so
next one.
bad.
Yeah.
My next one is the smoky gray, and I'm a huge smoky gray guy, which is funny based on one and two for me. The Tennessee basketball smoky gray that had the Vols with the white outline, which
Yep.
is not even bad to be honest with you. I can handle all that. Like I could have gotten behind that. But the gray and orange checkerboard down the side
Yeah.
was terrible. It
100%.
was bad. I am
It
no,
leaked.
no, 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 no.
I'll never forget when it leaked and I sent it. I think I sent it to you and Zach, and y'all both got like angry of the fact that this was even a pot. You're like, there's no way. There's no way. But it was like in stores. And that's
Yeah.
typically a sign. And it had the swoosh on it. It had the Nike swoosh. So it was like, that is a sign that this is a jersey to come. And social
Yeah.
media blew up about it and essentially bullied the athletic department into not using it. And I also think, looking at it now, the white outline on the letters, that probably doesn't help anything. Like if you don't have that outline, that probably helps it, but it's the checkerboard down the side that just seals it of like, man, this is bad. But I also wonder, because I didn't put this on the list, but I'm going to bring it up anyways. I'm looking at this and going, man, that's not too far off from what the smoky gray baseball jersey of this last year looks like to start, as far as not on someone. But there's plenty of people that think that smoky gray is a great jersey. And I'm looking at this picture now and I'm like, man, that's kind of how I felt when I first looked at this year's smoky gray baseball jersey. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but
that it deserves to be on this list,
yeah.
but it just
I think
calling
you're
it
an
out.
outline guy. I think you're an outline guy because I like the white Vols outline. I don't know any problem with that. It's the checkerboard on the side that makes it.
Oh, 100%. The checkerboard
Like,
down the side is terrible.
so yeah, I don't mind if that was just a white Vols outline or something like that. Like I can get behind that. That's really not that bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, the checkerboard on the side, that was just butt booty terrible.
Yeah. I mean, when your fan base bullies you into not using it, it's pretty bad. Question: do you like? And this isn't a Nike jersey. Would you rather Tennessee basketball have worn that, or Tennessee football use that? Because I don't think it actually got. No, I think it did get used
No, the checkerboard sleeves.
on the football jersey. Did that actually get used?
No, that's worse. No, it didn't. They bullied him out of that one.
Yeah.
No,
So
that
you
one
think
was
that one's
terrible.
worse?
That one's terrible.
It's bad.
That is awful.
The Adidas
That-
smoky gray
that
they
one's not
actually
making
went
the
with wasn't too bad. With just the
That
balls
one-
right here.
Yeah. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
That one was so bad I'm not even putting it on this list. That doesn't even deserve to be talked about. So let's move
Well,
on.
that's fine. It's also an Adidas jersey. We're talking Nike specifically.
Oh, that's
so.
true. That's what it was. Yeah.
All right. So,
Number one.
well, I mean, yeah, it's not. Again, I'm not. I don't have this in a particular order, but I mean, the smoky
Oh, I
grays,
do.
the non OG smoky grays football jerseys, they all have to go on here. Each one after the original, each one I was kind of like, and then the more I look at them for different reasons, the more I'm just like, I don't like them. And they're cool. I think at first it's like, oh, like yeah, but it's like the best part about them all is the helmet.
I was never like that. I was never like that.
Like the Condrich Holloway one, the 2023 one that Joe Milton modeled and things like that, was just the orange across the top. Like that one's fine. Like I think the more I look at them, the more I think that's probably the one I land on as a whole uniform. I was telling you the other night, I do think this year's smoky gray as a jersey, strictly as a jersey, just the top, I like it. I think there was a lot of potential of it. But as a jersey, if you are being objective about it, it is a good jersey. With the two-tone pants, it's bad. With two-tone pants, it was bad. But the smoky gray football collection,
terrible.
outside of the original, I mean, they just, I think they flopped in comparison to a lot of what the other stuff has been.
Well, it's like when it's like that bad movie, the bad sequel, right? Like nothing
Yeah.
tops the original.
That's
Like sometimes
a
it does.
good
but,
analogy.
Like the new basketball jerseys are better. Like with the new that give you the classic look are better than but the smoky grays are like, and I'm not even. I actually my number one or the two I'm talking about are the last two smoky grays.
Right.
The last two smoky grays are so bad. I'm not even putting the Artful Dodger one in the conversation with them. Like that's how much badness is with them. Like
Right.
they even changed the helmet, even though the helmet wasn't terrible with the little additions they made. First off, I hate the TriStar logo. I'm just not a TriStar guy. I hate it, so I automatically did not like those jerseys.
Which,
and then
to
there
your
was-
point, if you take the TriStar off the sleeves,
It's
that
better.
one's actually not bad.
It's better. But the TriStar alone makes me hate that jersey. And then, I don't have anything good to say about last year. There's not one. I can't think of one good thing to say about last year's jersey. And when I tell you, like I will take a smoky gray over a dark mode any day of the week. No question. None at all. Give me smoky gray over dark mode 10 times out of 10. And they have been terrible. since the original. Artful Dodger was like you went A B C D F tier. It'd be like original A, right?
Yeah.
D Artful Dodger.
D or
F
B?
D Artful Dodger. F TriStar. Didn't show up on the grading report last year's. Like terrible.
I'm
glad I don't have to see those anymore.
I think again, the more I look at it as a top, just as a top jersey, I do think last year's was fine. But as a whole uniform, the two-tone it was not the right decision.
God bless our troops and all this stuff, but I don't need all the extra like little wings things and stuff like that. Like, not about that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, listen, my dad loved it as a former military guy. My dad loved it.
Yeah.
So he was very excited. But anyways, I'm very interested to see what Smoky Gray looks like this year. I've seen some different concepts, some different pitches for what the Smoky Gray could be. I saw someone take the Chad Fields uniform. I think his thing on Twitter is uniform guy or something like that. Or his handle is Chad Fields _ VFL. He took the Smoky Gray and essentially it was the same uniform, but instead of the Power T on the helmet, it was the Scriptval logo. And I was like, man, you want to talk about something that'll get people to riot is take the Power T off the helmet.
It will. Yeah, I think you can't touch that.
No, you can't touch it. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to have the Power T on the helmet.
I'm about to say, I think the only thing that you could touch it with is if you did a block UT, like the old logo back in the old, like a retro type thing.
Like the interlock T?
Yeah, the interlock block UT. I think you could get away with that.
I would love that, personally.
But yeah, I could get behind that.
Like I said last time we had this conversation, I think the interlocking T logo is one of the most underrated logos in college sports. Like, I wish Tennessee used it more. I think it looks great. And it's unique. So